Okay. Okay, I'm going to start off this. This is a personal favor to somebody that is going to be doing a search in the upcoming week or so. And I wanted to do a read for the searchers. Okay? I wanted to see if there's anything that Suzanne has that she wants to share with these searchers in the hopes of being found. Okay? I'm also going to be asking what is hindering this investigation and all these searches. Okay? So this is for someone in particular. You know who you are. And I'm not going to mention the name because I will make this public at some point in time. But we are the 28th right now of October. And I know you didn't ask for this, but I was discussing with somebody else that's involved with us to do this. And I think I already had it in my mind that I wanted to do this for the searchers that are going to be searching and which is coming forward. I don't want to say exactly when, but it's in a week. I'll say within a week and a half. I'll say that. I'm sure people will know when the searches are going to start. It's not going to be able to be hidden very well, but I'm going to keep certain people quiet about who's involved. Okay, with the searching. So I'm going to ask, if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you're made aware when I do come out with things like this and new uploads. And it also helps rise my videos in YouTube's algorithm so this gets out to more people. I also ask that, any creators out there that are watching, that I know there's a few, if you would kindly share this also, it would be much appreciated, as well as anybody else who wants to share this out on their Twitter, Facebook, whatever. Please feel free to do that. I really appreciate it. And please hit that like button, okay? Because the like also helped to raise me in the algorithm, so this is found easy for people searching for it, okay? Even the dislikes, hit the dislike, that helps too. So I'm not picky. I'm doing this for the better good and to help in any way I can with finding Suzanne. Okay, so I'm going to just ask generally. I'm going to ask my ancestors. I'm going to ask Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael. Please be with us. Be with Suzanne. Be with her guardian angels. And help us bring some information that may help the searchers. Keep them safe. And anything, I'm getting total body shivers, anything that she wishes to share that could help aid them in finding Suzanne, then I will go into asking other questions regarding it too. Okay, so we're going to start. I have a series of different decks I'm going to be using for this. Okay, Suzanne, do you have anything that you need to share with the people that are going to be out there searching for you? Can you give them any hints as to how to find you, where to find you? Have they been close? Anything that you can, there's one, anything that you can give us, Suzanne, would be helpful. You need to be found. You need to be brought home to your family so they can give you a proper burial. Please help squash any rumors that are out there if you can. Any information you wish to give us, Suzanne, would be much appreciated. Okay. Okay, so we're going to start with these three. Okay? Right away. Okay? I get to have faith in your dreams. Okay? So to me, this is telling me that she had faith in things all working out and going the way that she wanted. I think she had big dreams, big ambition, big hopes that were taken from her. Okay? She's telling you guys to look at the bigger picture. Okay? She's also saying that the answers that you need are coming. So, you seeing the moon there? I'm hoping this is showing up. Okay? See this? The answers that you need are coming. So, I believe with this search that is approaching, she is saying, look at the bigger picture. So she's saying there's more to this than what we have been seeing. This runs deeper than what we think it does. And I think that this is also saying that there's something bigger that we're missing. But she's also saying the answers are coming. Okay? Let's see what else we get. Because once we have everything out, then we can put it all together and see what Suzanne is trying to tell us. There's one. And I'm going to let this certain person know that you will be receiving the link for this right away. But it will not be made public until all the searching and stuff is over. Okay? Okay. So we also got communication is key. So I think that what you've learned in all the communication that has been given, there's going to be things in there. She's talking about the communication, so I believe she's directly talking to you. You know who you are that I'm talking about. I believe that this message from Suzanne is directly for you. Go over the communications that you've had, and I think you know what we're talking about. Okay? There's things in there that you missed. Okay? She's also saying about walking through your fears, and see the scorpion? This also goes with looking at the bigger picture. To me, when I get this is somebody that's burned somebody. And I don't mean physically burned. See the stinger? You know, a scorpion bites you. So I think that she feels like I think that you have a little bit of fears within this search and within what you're doing. And she's saying to work through that. I also think she's telling me that she got stung, and she got stung bad. Okay? This could also be a hint as to areas she could be. Okay? And you see this? The end of a tough cycle is approaching. Okay? That comes out with the answers you need are coming. So I believe that what she is saying is that things are going to be found, I think, this time. Because she is saying that the answers you need are coming and the end of a tough cycle is approaching and they are together. Okay? So with this, working through your fears, I don't know if she had a fear of something, but I'm being drawn to that. Not only is she asking you to work through the fears that you have regarding this whole situation, she's also bringing forth to me about something she feared, and that has to do with looking at the bigger picture. So I don't know if there is something there in the area where she is of something she feared, whether it be water, heights, graveyards, something that she feared. She's saying, look at that, look at the bigger picture. And this I know is specifically for you, and you know who you are because it says have faith in your dreams. And we did talk about a dream that you had. And she's also talking about the communication is key. I think you know exactly what both of those mean. Some kind of communication that you had with a certain person that is of benefit, something you missed in that conversation. Okay? What else can you tell us, Suzanne? Maybe give us some hints somehow, somewhere along the way as to what happened with you, where you could be found, whether it's in the words or the pictures. Please help us understand where you can be found. Okay, so right away, I got the door to personal happiness and healing. I got the world, and I got financial constraints. You see these financial constraints? She's talking about Barry. She's talking about the financial constraints that he is facing right now. And you see how the door to here is open? I actually had this conversation today, and this is just validating it for me. I spoke to somebody for 2 hours today that you also know for who this is for. And we had a great conversation, a 2-hour conversation. And this just validates what I said to that person in the conversation today, okay, with the financial constraints. And what I said is that I was getting feelings, and I have done readings on Suzanne that I have not publicized. And I got that I did get things are being moved, okay, and have been moved. But I also got that Barry actually wants her to be found now because he's feeling the financial constraints of things that he cannot do right now because her body has not been found. She's been not legally classified as deceased. So he's under great financial constraints. So I'm believing that he's putting things out there into the world, and that's why I believe the world card is here, that he is now wanting her to be found. Okay? And you see this? I asked her to show a picture or words. So with this, I am seeing almost like a pond, a small pond. I'm also seeing that it could be gated or behind gates. Behind, like, I'm seeing almost, you know, those wrought iron fences? Okay? And to me, I'm being drawn around a graveyard or in a graveyard. This was also part of my conversation with a person earlier today. He's putting things out there into the world. When I get the world card, when it's put forth in front of the world, you're being shown something, okay? I believe that things are being moved. And I do believe that he is under financial constraints and that he now wants her found so these financial constraints end. I also got something gated, and there is a pond near there. Okay? I got a wrought iron fence. I don't know, maybe about 4 feet high. A wrought iron fence around something with like almost like an archway. Okay? Similar to this, but without the gates. Almost like an archway I got. And it showed me the graveyard. And this is something that I've gotten recently in a couple of the reads that I did that I have not published. Okay, I'm going to ask her to give us some more clues regarding this place that she is. And anything she wants us. I want to leave it open for her. I'm asking her for more information to show us a direction and where she is. Because I do believe that he wants her to be found now. There's one. I've got patience. I've got the Angel of Balance in reverse. And I've got caring connections. I'm going to start here. Do you remember what I said, that he's putting things out into the world now? This coincides with, I've seen on certain other YouTube channels that Barry is talking to people. Okay, and I believe that there's been a lot of that put out. He's giving up conversations now. He's putting things out into the world. Okay, so remember what I said at the beginning when we got this card. He's now putting things out into the world. He wants Suzanne to be found now. He wants Suzanne to be found because of the financial constraints that he is now under. Okay? I've got the Angel of Balance in reverse. So what this is telling me with this World card is this is not something he wanted to do. He did not want to give out any information. Okay? He wanted to distance himself as much as he could so nothing can come back to him. Okay? And he realized that Angel of Balance in reverse. He has to say certain things, but also throw distractions in there with it to keep things off balance. Keeping things off balance is keeping things away from it coming back to him. Okay? Now, with the door, this here, with what I see, the door to personal healing and happiness, I believe the door to personal healing is going to be when she is found. With this, I got, it's a graveyard. Okay, it's around a graveyard or it's in the graveyard. And with this graveyard, there's going to be water near it. Okay? And it's not going to be a huge thing of water, almost like a little pond, a little stream maybe. Okay? And with this, I got patience. She is saying that with patience, you will find this spot. You've got to have patience. I know people get excited and they get a spot and they just want to get there, blah, blah, blah. It could be a spot that you were given, but you passed this on the way to that spot that you had gone and looked at. Okay? The patience is telling me that Barry has also run out of patience. I think he's getting frustrated because I do believe that he does now want her to be found, so then he gets control of everything. When she is found and pronounced dead, everything goes to him type thing. Okay, so with this, we got the financial constraints. Okay? With that, we got the caring connections. What this is telling me is these financial constraints have to do with things between Barry and Suzanne. Okay? This can also be a connection between Barry and the children. But there's something that's going on behind the scenes that we're not seeing, that obviously Suzanne is seeing. Because We've got the financial constraints and the caring connections. So this tells me about the connection with somebody that once he cared about, or that he still cares about. So I believe that this could be regarding the girls too. Okay? And I think there's been issues that are being raised with the girls regarding finances. And I'm thinking, because of that, he wanted to get things out there in the world. He wants her to be found so he can have control over all the funds, the money, control over everything. Barry's all about control. This can almost also be connected to a graveyard, where you go to make those caring connections with people who have passed. So this could very well be part of that too. Okay? It could be giving us a hint as to this spot, place where people go to make caring connections. Okay, so now I'm going to go into my trusty LQ deck, because she is going to tell us what you need to be mindful of, what are blocks that are being put there, and what is going on behind the scenes that you're not aware of yet. Okay? So I'm going to ask Suzanne, what is being done to hide where she is? Maybe give us hints as to who is involved. Anything that you need to tell us, Suzanne. What the searchers need to be mindful of, be careful of. Maybe give them a direction. Maybe give them some hints. Things to watch for. Anything that you can give us, Suzanne. I'm going to take them as they come out. Okay, so the first one we got is Matula, she who guides. Okay? The next one I got is Makita, she who sees. Concesha, she who whispers. And we got Jenna, she who calms. You see how these came out? She who guides, she who sees, she who whispers, and she who calms. She who guides tells me about the renewal and about paths being shown. She who sees, okay, talks about scrutinizing things, observing things, and perceiving things for what they are. So do you remember back here when I said pay attention to area that you have been given, but also pay attention to the path to this place. Observe and scrutinize everything in that path. What she's saying, okay, with she who whispers, this is Suzanne. She says that there was secrets and confessions that were let slip. Okay, so remember I said here up here about the conversation that he's opening up with the world and starting to say things? She's saying that there's secrets and confessions that were made in those conversations. You got to look for them. She says you've overlooked them. And then we got Jenna, okay? She who calms. Now in my email to you today, you can look at it, you know who you are, that I sent you today. Jenna talks about purity and quietness. reread that last line that I said in my email to you today about the quietness. Okay? She who calms. So what she is saying is you need to remain calm. She doesn't want you getting overexcited because there's things that you're missing along the path. There's things that you're missing in conversations. And she says that there's been secrets and confessions that have been made in conversations that you've missed. Remember what I said about the quiet in my email? Remember that with what's being said here, okay? Scrutinize what you see and what you observe, and scrutinize what you hear, okay? That's what she's saying. So we're going to go in now and we're going to ask Suzanne. Suzanne, are the searchers going to be, because I believe she knows where you guys are going to be searching and stuff. Spirit knows everything. Spirit hears conversations. So let's ask Suzanne first if anyone has moved evidence in the last couple of weeks regarding your remains, Suzanne. Has anybody moved? Has anyone moved anything to do with your remains or things that are being hidden of yours in the last couple of weeks? Let's see. Can you answer that for us, Suzanne? Has anything related to your disappearance, Suzanne, been moved from where it was placed in the last 2 weeks? What do you want us to reconsider, Suzanne? Does this have to do with something that belonged to you that's been moved in the last 2 weeks? Okay, Suzanne. She doesn't want to answer that. Okay, Suzanne, with the reconsider, is this an area that you want to be reconsidered that maybe was not searched thoroughly or by the right people? Something about a recovery. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is she was saying to reconsider when we were asking if things had been moved initially. She wouldn't answer, okay? So we asked her, is this a place that maybe was given but wasn't searched? Okay? Should it be searched? And she says something about recovery. Okay, so in this place that wasn't searched before that they should reconsider searching, you speak about recovery. Does that mean that they will find something in that area? I got take action. So I believe that there's something to be recovered in this area. Or something that was recovered in that area that was not searched. Okay, because we asked if things had been moved in the last couple of weeks related to her disappearance, related to her. She wouldn't answer. So then we asked about the area specifically. She said something about a recovery. So could this mean that something was already recovered in this area that was never searched? And she's talking about something about taking action at this site. Okay. Suzanne, is this place that you speak of that has not been searched yet, but there's either something been recovered there or there's a recovery still to make that you want them to take action on, will they find something significant that's going to lead to finding you? Are they going to find something there that is going to lead to finding you? Or are they going to find you there? Are they going to find something there in a place that they are going to search? See this? She's saying to choose the new direction. And in the near future, that something is going to be found there. Okay? Suzanne, with this new search that's coming up, I'm going to say over the next 2 weeks, or within the next 2 weeks, sometime in the next 2 weeks, there's going to be another search. The areas that they have that they want to search, are you going to be found? Are you finally going to be found, Suzanne? Can you please tell us, Suzanne, if you're going to be found during this search? Oh my gosh, where did that go? Okay. Trust and look for the signs. So she is trusting. We're not getting a definite answer, but she is telling us. Remember what I said here about this path? Spoke about a graveyard or something with a wrought iron fence kind of around it. Somewhere where is along this path or near this path. There's some water there. She's saying to trust in what she is saying and to look for the signs. She talked about choosing a new direction, so I think she's saying reconsider these places that were not searched. She's saying something about choosing a new direction and that things are going to be found in the near future. The near future is the next couple of weeks. She's saying to trust in it and look for a sign. We're going to ask one more time, Suzanne. Can you tell us if you will be found on this search that is coming up in the next couple of weeks? Will you finally be found? Can you please throw us out a card, Suzanne? Will you be finally found in this search that is coming up in the next couple of weeks? Will you be found? See, when I asked this too at the very beginning, she wouldn't answer. Please, Suzanne, we beg you. We need to know. Will you be found, or things of yours be found that will lead to finding you? Can I make it broader for you? Oh, it almost flipped. Please, Suzanne, if you need to use some of my energy to get the answer out. With this upcoming search, will you be found, or things of yours be found that could lead to finding you? success. So, with what I get from this is she's saying to look for the signs and something about trusting yourself, trusting in something, okay? Trusting in this new direction with reconsidering this place that wasn't searched, okay? See, I got recovery. I got take action in the near future. We all like that near future card. She's saying look for the signs, and I see success with either her being found or things related to her that can lead to her being found on this search. Okay, you got to put it all together. It comes out like this. She told us to reconsider and to choose a new direction. So in other words, she's telling us that we need to search in another place that was not previously searched. Okay, take action. Asked if something was going to be found. She says in the near future to take action on it right away. Okay, she talks about trust. I believe it's trusting in what she's brought out here because something's going to be recovered. She says look for those signs and you'll be successful. So I believe that there's a very good possibility that Suzanne, or things that are going to lead to Suzanne, are going to be found on this search that is coming up. Okay? So I did this especially for you. You need this boost. I have faith in you. I have faith in the team. I don't want to say who all is going to be involved, although probably most of it is out there. But I just want you guys to know that I will be there in spirit because I am in Canada. I can't be there physically, or I'd be there in a heartbeat, especially to work alongside with you guys there. That would be awesome, but I can't be there. So this is the best that I can do to help you guys, to help guide you guys, for Suzanne to help guide you. I wish you guys all the best. Please know that you guys are going to be in my thoughts and my prayers. And Suzanne is saying to look for the signs. Okay? I wish you guys all the best, and I can't wait to hear about what you guys find. Please take care of yourself. Please stay safe. Bye-bye for now.